Good morning. Good morning, sleeping beauties. 6 a.m. Time to get in our regular clothes and have our bottles and nurse for Mr. Brooklyn. Time to get up, Shay. Time to get up, Brooklyn. I'm just gonna go pick out their clothes, get them dressed. So here's our first bottle of the day. Miss Shea Bella drinking 5 ounces of breast milk. And then we have Brooklyn nursing. So Mr. Brooklyn is playing. He just finished nursing. Yeah. What are you doing, ma'am? You having your breakfast?
Yeah.
What are you having for breakfast today?
A soda?
Uh-huh. Breakfast of champions and some agua?
Yep.
Oh, good. And then we have these two doing some tummy time, but not really. Some stretching time. They're about to do some tummy time. Shay's trying to roll over. Brooklyn's just hanging. All right, Shay, I'm coming for you. Oh, you got something in your face. You okay? Shay and Brooklyn! Let's take a picture! Shay and Brooklyn! Shay and Brooklyn! Okay, so all 3 kids have eaten. Brooklyn and Shay have had tummy time. They're all watching Sesame Street, so now I can put the milk that I pumped earlier away. So it's just been sitting room temperature on the counter for about like 45 minutes. I'm gonna put it into my mason jar. They're starting to be ready for their nap time. Okay, so it's about 5 minutes before 8 a.m. We have Brooklyn in his crib, and I have Shay in hers. And we're just going to see how long it takes us to go down. Usually Brooklyn goes down before Shay does. She doesn't require as much sleep as my...
Little girls up here.
You have 2 little girls up here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, brother and sister just fell asleep, so we're going to go downstairs so Mom can have her breakfast. Gentle, quiet. Do you think it's okay if Mom goes to have her breakfast? I'm hungry. You're going to stay up here? Okay. I'll see you later then, okay, kiddo? Did you spell your name on your hat? You almost got it right. These are asleep. And now we're going to have breakfast, right?
And we had to see McCown.
Yeah. And the electrician said he'll be here in a few. So we don't really know what that means, but we'll see him in a few. So we're going to go have our breakfast.
I don't want to have my breakfast.
You already ate your breakfast.
Yeah, I did have my breakfast.
Mom's turn.
Yeah, Mom's turn.
Okay, so it is 9:05. Electrician has come and gone. He's totally worth the wait. He fixed the problem. I highly recommend him if you're in the DMV area. Message me and I'll give you his info. He was super, super smart. So babies woke up early. They only had a 45-minute nap. Brooklyn's a little fussy. Shay's just hanging out, as usual. And now I am on my second pump of the day. And I am drinking my lactation drink with it. I noticed that it helps when I make more milk with it. So we're going to do that. And Paige, what are you doing? I think she's being a snake, but I'm not too sure. Okay, so second pump of the day. My 9:30 pump is done. So I'm going to, you can't even see my face. There we go. So I'm going to go on and just store in my mason jar what I pumped. And then rather than washing these bottles, because today it is Sunday and I'm home, all I have to do is put everything together and then put it in the fridge. And I don't have to wash it, so that's saving me time. And our daughter Shay takes, well, they both take medication, but today, let's start this over. Okay, so they both take medication, but Shay gets medication twice a day for reflux, so it's time to administer her medication now. And then we give it to her about 20 minutes before her 10 o'clock feeding. And our children eat every 4 hours. So they are at 6, 10, 2, 6, and hopefully not 10, but sometimes. We're going to go back to that tonight and see how that goes, because Shay has been waking throughout the night, but I think she's teething. We're going to see. So I'm going to give her medicine, and then we're going to feed the babies again. What do you got there? Paige, what you got? What is that for? Okay, so it's 10 o'clock, which means it's a feed time.
I'm turning it on.
Okay, Paige is having her snack. Mommy's feeding Brooklyn. So Brooklyn gets Nutramigen
I'm turning it on.
and lactulose for constipation. Paige is being grumpy, eating crackers. And Shay is about to have her breast milk and vitamin D. What did you say? Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
So here's our 10 o'clock feed. Okay, so both babies are fed. Brooklyn, because his nap was cut short, he's a baby that really needs sleep, so he went back to sleep. And Shay is hanging out in her bouncy. Paige is watching Sing. So we just baked some cupcakes for Paige with some prune juice. Gotta get in that prune juice. And now I'm about to meal prep for my week. Yep, we just made some cupcakes.
Ready?
They're not ready yet. They're cooking. So I'm gonna meal prep, and then it'll probably be time to make Paige's lunch. It never ends. Brooklyn is now awake, so we're gonna do some more tummy time. Shay is sleeping, Mommy's sleeping, and Paige is having her lunch. Watching Sesame Street. Okay, so it's 12:40, which should be the second real nap of the day, but their naps got a little screwed up today, so we're just kind of rolling with it. So we have the twins here in their car seats. It's like high 50s here, so it's still very chilly. And Miss Paige is coming right now with her bike with Mommy, so we could get a little fresh air and go outside. And this should be fun. We're gonna try to ride our bike to the park. And then we have the second handyman coming today because we had 3 things break in the house in a span of 24 hours. So it is what it is. Are you gonna get on that bike?
No.
Okay. Good job, Paige!
Keep going, keep the momentum.
Keep going, don't stop.
You got it.
I can go to
That was a good try. Hello, Mr. Grinch.
Hi, Miss Grinch.
Hi, Mr. Grinch. Bye, Mr. Grinch. 3, 2, 1, blast off! No hands? Whoa! Okay, so it's 2 o'clock. We just had the handyman come, and he was able to tell us what we need to do for our fridge and some other issues. And now it's time for their next feeding. So Brooklyn is nursing. Paige is wanting to speak to the camera. She's eating a cookie because you made on the potty, right?
Yes.
Yes. And Shay is drinking her bottle of breast milk. And then we'll figure out what we're doing after this in a minute. Okay, so it is 4:30. We have pumped again and stored our milk. And we cleaned out the entire refrigerator because we have to... Look at Shay. Look at Shay. We had to defrost our fridge. Here, Mama. Hold it. We had to defrost our fridge because we have an issue with the fridge. So we had to take everything downstairs. Luckily, we had a second fridge. So we take everything downstairs so that way we can see what's going on with it. And that took most of the rest of the afternoon. And then we made dinner. And now Mommy gets her turn eating. It's going to get time for bath soon and bed. Oh, Shay Bella. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We just managed to survive one huge toddler meltdown. 3 teenagers is a serious situation. Both babies got a bath. And now we're about to do our 6 o'clock feed. Miss Shay Bella got her reflux medicine. And we'll feed them. And then they'll go down in their beds. Miss Paige will get a bath. Miss Paige will go down. And then hopefully we can sit down for 10 minutes. The progression of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that one on the floor. It's probably still melting on. So it's almost 7. We got Brooklyn sleeping, but Miss Shay, who's here, she is still fighting it, and because she keeps crying, I don't want her to wake up her brother. So I'm just rocking her in my bed, and hopefully I get her down. And Paige is still throwing a fit. So it's just a normal life in our house. Okay, so I was able to get Paige to sleep, which is great. It's about 7:30, 7:40.
7:37.
7:37 to be exact. I pumped between the last time you guys saw me and now. And we're going to try to get some adulting in for probably about an hour before we crash. And then I'll pump one more time before bed. And that's our night. If babies wake up in the middle of the night, then Brooklyn, we don't give a bottle to. But Shay, we're going to try to because she's just a little bit fussy. So thanks so much for joining us. This is what a day in the life of having 2 3-month-old twins and 1 feisty 3-year-old is like. So much fun, exhausting, but the best job in the world. Right, honey?
Right.
Right. Subscribe below to watch more.